Good morning. My name is Sundari, daughter of Pragladan. My matrix number is 30 DLS 22F1014. And today I want to present about security and safety in distribution management. Okay, so first I want to give an introduction for my department. Okay, I'm in forwarding department in Tasco Berhad. So I'm in Pasir Kudang branch. So at the forwarding, at the forwarding we are managing the transporting the goods. The Pasir Kudang is mainly there are take about the shipment. So we have the shipment, custom clearance, and document freight forwarding. All we are handle it. So the example of the documents is BLNOA, invoice, packing list, K1, K2, and custom form. So, in our department, we have do a PTP shipment, Tanjong Pelepas shipments, and Johor ports shipments. So the both system we have a handle. So overall the forwarding department in Tasco Berhad ensuring the smooth flow of the good to reach the customer or consignee. Okay, now we want to see in the standard operation procedure, that is SOP. Okay, SOP is detailed step by step. The outline how specific task of process should be carried out within an organization. Every organization must have this SOP to know what is the step and process happening in that organization. They are serves a reference guide to employ to ensure consistency, efficiency, quality, and compliance with regulations or standard. SOPs typically include information such as the purpose of the procedure, the necessary material or resources, sequential step to be followed, safety precaution and guidelines for troubleshooting and handling assumption. This procedure initiating for maintaining organizational effectiveness, reducing errors, training new employees, and facilitating continuous improvement. Okay, then we have seen the areas of safety and security in distribution. So we have five areas of safety and security in distribution. The first one is handling of hazard materials. So that is SOP will outline specific protocols for the handling, storage, and transporting the hazards materials, ensuring compliance with relevant safety guidelines. Example is the chemical that exposition risks, toxic, um, like the chemical that transferring oxidizing, that's okay. And the second one is loading and unloading procedures, that is SOP should detail the proper technique of loading and unloading goods to prevent accident, injuries, or damage to the product. Okay, the third one is equipment operation. Equipment operation is SOP should provide instruction to the safety operation distribution equipment such as forklift, pallet jack, or conveyor system. Okay, the fourth one is emergency response. Emergency response SOP should outline procedure to be followed in the event for emergency areas such as chemical pills, fires, or accidents. And then we have a last one is security measures. SOP should include security protocol to the prevent prevent thief, vandalism, or unauthorized access to good or facilities. Okay, next we want to see in the logistics security planning, international security measures. Okay, logistic security planning in international security measures. So we have a 5 also. The first one is risk assessment. Conducting road risk assessment, identify potential security threats and vulnerabilities along the supply chain, including transportation routes, storage facilities, and border crossing. This involves evaluating factors such as geopolitical risk, crime rates, and natural of the cargo being transported. The second one is security training awareness. Security training awareness is implement training program to educate employee about the security risk and protocols, including procedure for identify suspicious activities, handling sensitive information, and responding security incidents. Okay, the third one is cargo screening. Develop procedure for cargo screening to detect, prevent to the transportation of unauthorized or dangerous goods. This may involve using technology like X-ray scanners, sniffer dog, or manually inspection. The fourth one is container safety. Establish protocol for securing shipment containers. The prevent tampering, theft or smuggling. They may include sealing container with taper evident devices, using high security locks and implementing tracking system to monitor container movement. Okay, the fifth one is customer compliance. Okay, ensure compliance with customer regulation and documentation requirement. For international shipment, develop SOPs for accuracy, completing custom declaration, obtaining necessary permits or license, and conducting this custom authorities to facilitate smooth clearance process. Okay, the next one is logistic security planning in strategic security measures. Okay, the first one is threat assessment and risk analysis. So, conduct the regular assessment to identify potential security threats to the supply chain, considering factors such as geopolitical risk, terrorism, terrorism, organized crime, natural disaster, and cyber threats. The second is security policy development. Develop comprehensive security policies that outline organizational objective, responsibility, and procedure for mitigate security risk across the supply chain. Ensure alignment with international security standard and regulation requirements. Okay, now we want to see in the access control and parameter security. Okay, implement access control measures to restrict unauthorized entry to facilitate warehouse and transportation hub. This may include installing physical barriers, fencing, security gates, surveillance cameras, and employing security personnel and monitor access point. Okay, the fourth one is personal security. Establish protocol for screening and vetting personnel with access to sensitive areas or information within the supply chain. Conduct background check, supply security training, and enforce strict access control measures to prevent insider threats. Okay, the fifth is asset protection. Asset protection is develop procedure to protect high value asset, including inventory, equipment, and intellectual property from the theft, sabotage, and unauthorized access. Utilize technologies such as GPS tracking, asset tagging, and anti-tamper seals to enhance asset visibility and security. Okay, the next is logistic security planning in tactical security measures. So the first one is vehicle inspection procedure. Implement procedure for inspecting inbound and outbound vehicle to prevent the unauthorized transportation of contraband, explosive, um, explosives, weapons, or other prohibited items. It may involve visual inspection, physical search, and they use detection equipment such as X-ray scanner and explosive trace detector. Okay, and the second one is seal verification process. Establish procedure for the verifying the integrity for sales and tamper evident devices um, uses to secure shipping container, trailer, and cargo compartment. These include inspection seal to scene of tampering, record seal number, and documenting any discrepancies or irregularities. Okay, the third one is escort procedure. Escort procedure is implement escort procedure for high value or sensitive shipment to ensure continuous surveillance and protection during the transition. Align training personnel to accompany or monitor shipment, particularly is high risk area during a critical stage of transportation. The fourth one is emergency response drills. Okay, conduct regular emergency response drills and exercise to test the read lines and effectiveness of security protocols in responding to security incidents such as hijacking, terrorism, threats, and natural disaster. Evaluate response times, communication procedure, or coordinating among response team to identify area for improvement. And the last one is security checkpoint. Establish security checkpoint at the key and exit point within the supply chain network to screen personal, vehicle, and cargo for the security threats. Deploy trained security personnel, surveillance cameras, and detecting equipment to detect illicit activities and enforce security measures. Okay, the conclusion and the recommendation is we are ensuring security and safety distribution in paramount of the integrity of the supply chain, protecting the asset and well-being for personnel involved. Robust standard operation procedure SOPs are essential. Establish comprehensive framework and addressing security and safety concern at every stages of the distribution process. By implementing SOPs tailored and address specific security and safety risk, organizations can mitigate threats, minimize vulnerabilities, and enhance resilience in the face unforeseen challenge. This SOP should encompass strategic, tactical, and operational measures, including but not limited to. Okay, that's only from me. I'm Sundari Pragladan from DLS 4B. Thank you.